Hello, yes.
Hello, my name's Karen. I'm on the customer support team today. I understand you've had a visit from one of our officers.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, and you're asking that no one visits you in future?
Yes, really, I am,
well,
yeah.
we can put that on our record that you've asked for that to be done. It is something we're doing just to confirm there's no licence needed at the property.
Okay.
They don't actually need access to the property. They do have equipment they can check from outside. So if you're not happy for someone to come into the address, we can note that for you.
Okay, how will you be able to tell if there's a TV from outside?
They will be able to check if any TV signals are being broadcast from the property. There's the type of equipment they hold there.
Right. I thought that the TV detector vans was propaganda myself, like, but...
I'm sorry?
I thought that the TV detector sort of stories was all propaganda device.
Not at all, no. Part of the equipment they have is so that they can pick up a signal. You know, they have handheld equipment now. It's not from a van. They can sort of go to a property and check information for that.
Did they have a detector van in the past?
Detector vans, yes. There are detector vans, yes.
Okay.
But, you know, we can, if you're not happy for someone to visit and call at your property now, to arrange that to be updated and noted for you. I'll arrange for that today.
Okay.
And, you know, if you do get anything, you know, I don't know, have you received a letter confirming that we've noted there's no licence needed for you?
No, what it was, I rung the licensing people to tell them that I no longer required a licence.
Right.
And basically they said they was going to send a guy around, but I wasn't aware of what that actually meant. And he come round to the house, and because I wouldn't tell him my name, and he wanted to come in my house and I wouldn't let him, he actually started to threaten me, saying he was going to ring the police. You know, which I wasn't very happy with, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just, if you're not happy for someone to visit your property, that is your right, sir.
Yeah.
But if you want us to withdraw that, then
we
can
do
that for you.
So is it now on the record that you know, that I have withdrawn your rights to come on my property? Is that now?
That will be on there as soon as I've spoken to the office that deal with that with our you know, company.
Okay.
We can get that put on file for you.
That's great.
I can see that on the 23rd of November when you contacted us, they've noted there's no licence needed at the address for you.
Yes, that's good.
And, you know, if you're withdrawing the right to visit now, that just needs to be updated in a slightly different way, but I'll arrange that now for you, Mr. Law, okay?
Okay. Now, also, because I'm very, very interested in the, did you say a handheld detection system that they use?
It is, yes.
I'm very interested in how that might work.
Right, I
bearing in mind that
I don't deal with it.
Bearing in mind, I mean, you know, I've not got a television, but let's say that I did have a television. You know, I'm under the impression that the television doesn't actually give out any signal. So how does
it give out a signal if you're watching live broadcasts? That is what they pick up with
how
the
does that
equipment.
happen?
As I say, I don't deal with that side of things. There is a regional office. I can give you their number. They deal with that side of things. If you're that interested, they would probably be able to give you details of it.
Yes, please. Have you got the details of that so I could give them a call maybe? And
yep, I will give you their number. It's 0300
yes
790
yes
6034.
yes.
That's the regional office for your area.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what information they will give out. You know.
Well, I was just under the impression, I mean, because, you know, the detector vans back in the day, it was you know, it was a propaganda stunt by the BBC, and there was no such thing as a detector van.
Not at all.
Do I have your word on that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, you do. Yes.
What's your name? Sorry, can I just...
My name is Karen.
Karen, okay. Karen, I will make a note of that.
Yeah, okay.
Because I am nearly 100% sure that there is no such thing as a detector van, and there is no such thing as any...
I have actually seen a detector van outside our building, so I can assure you there is a detector van.
Oh, I've no doubt that there is a van that's called a detector van, but what I'm questioning is there is no such thing as detection equipment inside it, as it's just propaganda to scare people. That's what I was...
No, that is not the case. No, they have equipment that is able to pick up.
But there's people from inside the BBC that's actually said that it's not actually true. I mean, I don't know if you're aware. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Well, that is for the BBC to say. We work for TV licensing who are.
I mean, there's also people from in your department that said it's not true also, and it comes from good authority that there is no such thing as a...
Right, well, that's for you,
I'm just very, very interested in, because I'm just interested in that side of the things because, same as the guy that come to my door that was threatening to ring the police when he had no authority to do so, is that, the licensing people are telling me that there's detective hands, so they're still telling me that there's detective hands, and there is no detective hands, and it's very, very interesting information to know that the people that's, it feels like they're forcing us to buy something and then using threats to get us to do it. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, because I'm just a normal...
We are just following the law and chasing people that are unlicensed, and if you've informed us now you don't require a licence...
Well, the TV licence is not an actual law, is it, to own a TV licence? It's an act of the Broadcasting Act, isn't it? Yeah.
It's an act that you need to cover yourself with a licence if you're going to watch live broadcasts at your property.
So if I was to have, say, a computer and a monitor, I mean, would I need a TV licence for that?
Not unless you're watching live broadcasts on it.
Okay, what happens if I was watching, just for argument's sake, say I was watching iPlayer on it and it's not live, it was a recorded thing.
It's not a live broadcast, sir, so you don't require licensing to use that.
Okay, and if I've got a television and I'm playing a PlayStation on it, playing games on it, that I don't need a licence for that, do I?
That is, again, no live broadcast. It's only when you're receiving live broadcasts through an aerial.
So the only time that you'll be able to tell that I was receiving live television broadcasting is with this so-called detection system that you tell me about?
That's right, yes.
Okay, well that's fair enough, you've been most helpful with all your information.
Okay.
And thank you for understanding this phone call.
That's fine.
And that is it. I wish you a good day.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Law.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.